Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on Pokemon Center ETBs, and it's kind of a topic or a product that's getting more widespread as something people want to invest in, and it has its pros and cons, but definitely as far as data goes, it is proving itself to be a possibly worthwhile investment. Usually people say invest in booster boxes, and that's usually one of the best things to invest in, but this is competing with booster boxes in terms of if you look at the actual gains. It still has its own sets of strengths and disadvantages, and today I'm just going to go over some of the information to help you make a more informed decision when buying or consider buying them. Um, okay, so Pokemon Center ETBs, you can find them in Pokemon Center. Actually, the only place you can officially get Pokemon Center ETBs is directly from Pokemon Center. Anywhere else is kind of like someone bought it from Pokemon Center and then they got it. They're just kind of reselling it. Like, TCG player, will people resell them. It's usually at a higher price. It's different than normal ETBs or booster boxes or whatever because like they don't distribute these to anyone else. These are literally exclusive to this Pokemon Center. They usually look more or less most of the time like the normal ETBs. Like, if you look from far away, for a lot of them, you wouldn't even be able to tell if they're Pokemon Star ETBs or not. They don't really look much different. But so the basics of Pokemon Star ETBs is that they're a little more expensive, but they usually include like let's say one or two more packs. It kind of varies. ETBs used to be more straightforward in my opinion, where there was like 10 packs for $50 in normal ETB, and a Pokemon Star ETB it would be two more packs for another $10. And so for ETBs, the price per pack would be $5 a pack, pretty much. It would come with like dice and promos and stuff like that, but it's honestly like it's a little uncomfortable to invest in ETBs because sometimes they do mass produce them a lot. They are kind of widely available, like they do sell them at like Walmart and whatever. It's not like booster boxes where like you won't randomly just find booster boxes anywhere. Booster boxes do sell out like pretty quickly, and like most like it's not really available unless you're specifically looking for them for most people. Like you won't just see them just casually looking for Pokemon. You'd have to probably find them directly online or go to like a local gaming store which has them. And even then they might be sold out, and like ETBs, it just feels like ETBs are always widely available and they're often on sale a lot of the time in general. But um I feel like I don't know the exact timeline, but I feel like these Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs they start around the Sword and Shield era, and it got really popular when this Celebrations Elite Trainer box came out. And this one, actually, this might be slightly, but like yeah, this was a it was around the COVID period where this was a really popular product, but Celebration packs were really popular. It just had more cards in it. But even otherwise, people would buy the Pokemon Star ETBs just because it's kind of the first edition effects. So they haven't done first edition in a while for Pokemon, but in the original base set, like if you there's a first edition stamp, and that just makes the cards more rare, and there's a more urgency to collect them. Like the Charizard that people know about from base set, which is like six figures, like hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's that expensive because it's one of the first edition ones and it's PSA 10 and there's still some Charlotte stuff. People can find a pretty minty Charizard they have from collection, but like odds are for most people it's not a first edition, and so it's not going to be worth as much. It might be like in the still thousands, maybe tens of thousands, um, but it's not going to be those $100,000 sort of cards. Um, and with Sword and Shield, what they did was that it really was like I'm gonna say on these guys. It really was pretty much the exact same ETB, just with more packs. And you would see on the box it was like Pokemon Center exclusive. Um, I don't. Did they put the wrong image on here? But usually you'd see it like around here, but I think that it's actually not showing. I think they might put the wrong image. Um, let's see. Okay, on this Chilling Rain one over here. Um, yeah, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. So this is what differentiates. This is how you know it's different. So it comes with more packs, but otherwise it's pretty much the exact same product. Like you see, it comes with all this energies and dice and whatever. Um, and so people would only buy them because like it's purely its value is purely for collectability and scarcity. Like the price per pack is still like the same, and you're also paying more money per pack. Like like a booster box of Chilling Rain, like let's say you could go out for $100 at some point. It's like less than $3 a pack. but you're paying $5 plus tax from Pokemon Center, and so it's just really expensive per pack. So if you're not going to be able to sell, like it limits the people you can sell it to, because you're not going to be able to sell it to people who just want the pack value, because it's like it's literally not worth it. Like if they want to open it, like why would they open? Like you wouldn't buy Pokemon Star ATP open, you just buy a normal ATP or a booster box. So it's like since you're competing with similar items, like it's just harder to sell it at some point, or it's like a little less liquid. Um, but at some point, the Pokemon Star ATPs will start selling out quickly, and and that's where people would like try it because they didn't print like enough of them to satisfy supply, and so like when they would get released, they would sell it pretty quickly. Um, at some point, I do remember this actually. It was around when Billion Stars was printed, and people got the same hype about it because like they saw the other ETBs went really well. I think the like 151 other stuff did really well, and then like I just learned today that it sold out, and I remember when it came out in like let's say 2022 or something, or 2021 or 20 like somewhere around that time, so like a few years ago, like it was on Pokemon Center for so long. Like I don't remember ever selling out. If it did sell, like it got restocked. And the same with Astro Radiance came out right after that, and like it's still not sold out. Um, and so like like I think Pokemon realized its mistake in that there's just not a lot of value to it. Like if they overprint it, there's like zero value. Because people will hold them, and they're like, it's like why would you buy it? You could get on Pokemon Center for cheaper. And even this Darkness Plays is another Sword and Shield one. Like it's even actually this is a normal one. It doesn't say Pokemon Center, so like I guess like you can still get Darkness Plays for cheap. But as you can see, like the difference, like there's one Sword and Shield Elite Trainer box sold out, not sold out, and then there's one Scarlet Violet, and Scarlet Violet's also way newer. And so you notice like all the Scarlet and Violet boxes are sold out, and so why? And the reason is because of stamped promos. So I think like 151 SID Flames kind of the most popular one, but let's see. And during Scarlet Violet era, what they did is that they added a stamped promo, and they don't always have good images of the stuff. That's just kind of website stuff, to be honest. But there's usually a picture. Okay, so like here, um, they don't even really show it on here, but there's a Pokemon Center stamp that would look like that, and it would appear on the card. So like this Charmander appears in all City and Flames ETBs, and the Pokemon Center exclusive ones have it there. And because of that one stamp, it becomes like a first edition stamp. And if you grade that and get 10, it's worth a lot of money. So like, I'll look that up right now. Obsidian Flames ETB promo PSA 10. So yeah, it's selling for, let's say 150, 200, 150. And the thing is, like, you buy the ETB for let's say like 60 something dollars, $70, and you can sell the card, just the card itself, for 150, 200 if you get 10. And so like, and it's offset by like, and if the packs are worth anything, then you get offset by the packs or whatever. So also like the raw card, even if it's not a PSA 10, you can sell the raw card actually. And so the raw card, actually I have some of the data on that. So if you want to know what the raw cards are worth, so Pokéday has this nice thing where it's Scarlet Violet promos, and you can just kind of search by Pokemon exclusives, so you see which ones are really expensive. So 151, unsurprisingly, the Charizard is, this Snorlax is one of the most popular because it's 151, it has some nice art. It's worth $120, and then the ETB was worth, like, you could buy ETB for like $60, $70. So just the card itself, without taking zero risk, you can sell it for $120, like accounting for tax and shipping stuff. But you see how like you literally make all your money back, and you get free 151 packs. Like those 151 packs, let's say there's 10 of them, those are worth $100 already. That's why the Pokemon Star ATB is so expensive. And then this Charmander, same thing. Like it's $70 or whatever, and you can sell it right now because it's a really good art. And this Charmander specifically, it's really popular because there's the Stellar Crown promos. Like there's a Squirtle and a Bulbasaur which complement this Charmander. I think they did that purposely. And then the sort of pattern with these promos is that the ones that have really nice arts and maybe are from better sets do the best. So 151, and this Snorlax really looks nice. The Charmander really looks nice, and it's also like starter Pokemon. People love that. This Pikachu one with the starters looks really nice. It's from and it's also from Paldea Evolved, which is nice set. And even Scarlet and Violet base, which is a weaker set. Like each of these are worth like about $50 each, which is the cost of ETB. This is from on Palladium Fates. It's about 40. This is about 28. I don't actually remember where this one's from, to be honest. Um, Iron Bundle. Um, what else is there? But you see how like this is the normal Charmander without the stamp, so it's worth $12, and then the one with the stamp is worth $100 more, literally. So like at this point, a lot of times Pokemon Star ETBs are kind of a no brainer. Um, so I'm not necessarily saying buy that Shroud Fable one that's still available, but like the results for some of these, like if it's a really good card, expect it to sell fast. And yeah. So to give you the prices of like the ETBs for Pokemon Center, I just searched like Pokemon Center and I sorted by steel products. A lot of these are cases, but like the Pokemon Center ETB is going for about 250. Um, The Evolving Skies one is also really high, but that's more because Evolving Skies just so this is a little separate case. This doesn't have a promo card, but it's Evolving Skies, super expensive set. Everyone knows the box art's really pretty, and it was at the point where they weren't overprinting these as well, so that's why the price of this is really high. City and Flame Sea, it's like $200 for that. Paldea Vault, it's about 180, 200. Yeah, there were some like things like Crown Zenith and Celebrations. They had some separate things. But even Scarlet Violet base, like 130 over their market price. Paradox Rift 130. So like it's very profitable to keep these sealed to sell to later on if you can sell them. And then see all of those are Scarlet and Violet. If you scroll, you finally gets like Fusion Strike, which is it's doing pretty well now. Like booster box is like $300. It's still only $100 because there's no extra value aside from the packs and just a little seamless as Pokemon Center. And Silver Tempest here, like Twilight Masquerade is like more than Silver Tempest, and I guess Twilight Masquerade is a popular set. Although the ETB isn't as nice, and the promo is as nice. Lost Origin, like you see, just these Scarlet Violet ETBs have just like done really well. Um, and like as far as like how long you have to hold on to them, like it's just see how this like straight line up, because this is where like everyone was kind of like unsure. So let's say it's probably isn't fully accurate, but let's say it started around a year ago. So this whole time for almost like 7 months, 6 7 months, like no one believed in this product as much. Like it was still relatively low, and then like bull market and whatever happens, and now this thing skyrockets. Um, so Pokemon's like it, if you have the extra cash lying around, like it's a little hard to get a lot of Pokemon Center ATBs nowadays for the Pokemon Center, but it's definitely something worth like thinking of picking up. Um, Especially because the way Pokemon Center does it now is that Pokemon Center used to let you order as many as you want. Like it would say like limit 4 per order because there's 4 ACBs in a case. Um, but nowadays they're when Prismatic and maybe Searching Sparks, but I know Prismatic Evolutions at ETP came out. Um, they limited it to 2 per person, and it wasn't just 2 per person. It was 2 per person per like a computer and accounts. And I say computer specifically because a lot of people they made separate accounts to buy more, um, and they couldn't like order from it. They had to use like I think they tried like maybe they used a VPN that didn't work. But I think the only thing I heard that kind of worked was like a different computer, like they used someone's cell phone or like their partner's cell phone or someone else's, and they're able to order more. Um, and then so you see how it's like a little hard to get a lot of these, and so like in that sense, it's not as worth stressing about because like I know everyone's like investing budget is like a little different, but like compared to buying like that like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, it's like you could buy like one ETB if you feel unsure about it. Like for a lot of people, the step into like higher investing is usually like getting a booster box. A booster box is usually about 100, so it's like, oh, do I buy a booster box to buy a Pokemon Center ETB? It's like, well, maybe actually the Pokemon Center ETB depending on the settings, but these only appear at like a certain time period. Um, a lot of these tabs are just like showing specific ones. Like the prismatic one has gone crazy. Like I already started at 300 bush. Prismatic is has been crazy all this time. Um, Evolving Skies, like this is kind of similar to just since Evolving Skies has done so well this year, but the 151 one, like it's around 90, and now it's like it's just crazy. It's like it more than double. It's almost tripled in a year. Um, it's another Evolving Skies one, another Evolving Skies. It's the City in Flames. Like I think I showed this before, but yeah, this is like three times, like yeah, triple your growth in a year. That is like you don't hear booster box to do that. Like even Surging Sparks, it's doubled. I don't know if it'll triple. Um, but yeah, that's why like it's. Oh wait, no, this is always guys again. Paldea evolved. See, just not as much interest, and it's only like even if you missed out initially, like yeah. So I wasn't a huge fan of Pokemon Center ETBs. I'm still a little on the fence about them. I think I will order or try to order them as they come because with the limited quantities I can get. Um, but yeah, I don't like how um, it's a little more exclusive to the collectors who just want to have it versus like you lose the market people who just want to open things. Um, and they're probably a little less liquid sometimes. It kind of depends, but yeah, it's definitely something that adds that little bit extra of like chaseability because there's gonna be some people who want to buy these to open them because they want to open them and they want to see if they can get a 10 and get the grading. So there's that little extra. Like it's not just the packs because anyone can get packs. But yeah, it's definitely something to consider adding to your investment profile. And I don't really know if there's much else to say. Like I could go do the rest of these, but yeah, the Scarlet and Violet ETBs are just they brought the game up to another level. Um, and the main issue is just scale and the fact that their ETBs are a little bulky, and it's a little harder to get a case now, probably because you can't order more than four anymore. Um, and it's really competitive to get it. Like there's kind of a window, and then you have to buy aftermarket. And at this point, like everyone's kind of becoming aware of this information, so that the price of the aftermarket is going to go up and up and up. Like $10 aftermarket extra isn't as bad if you make triple your investment a year, but I think that opportunity is kind of gone at the moment. But we'll see. Let me know what you think. Just want hopefully this was shorter. I'm trying to make the videos a little shorter, but thanks. Bye.